Hi there, I'm Tish.
I'm Lily.
And together we are
Haunted Housewives.
So we are coming to you today with reasons to visit Hundred Acres
Manor.
100 Acres Manor, yes, in Bethel Park, just outside of Pittsburgh. And this is part of our experiment. We're trying to come up with a different way of
short videos
talking about the haunted attractions we visit.
Mm-hmm.
So we each have 2 reasons that you should visit 100 Acres Manor. And I'm going to kick this off by saying 100 Acres Manor has something for everyone. Mm-hmm. They have 5 different attractions within the haunt.
Plethora.
A plethora. That's a great vocabulary word. There are abundant attractions. There's a wealth of attractions. Great. There are a plethora of attractions at 100 Acres Manor. And they are very different, distinct themes and executed really well. Mm-hmm. For example, this year's version of 100 Acres Manor, you start off in this sort of fantasy Victorian London that is beset by all of these horrors that you've seen in horror movies or read about. There's the plague.
Yeah.
There's...
I just love how so well they play that out, too.
Oh, it's so gross.
Just like you're walking down the streets.
Walking through the streets of London, and you're walking through the sewers with the rats that are carrying the plague. Yeah. So you have plague, you have the werewolves of London. I will not sing. I will not sing along to that. I won't even do an ow. Yeah. So werewolves and Jack the Ripper. Yeah. So all of these things are in the first attraction. It's just this incredible like fantasy overlap of everything that could possibly have gone wrong in London in times past. And you pass from that into a new attraction that's actually a revival of something they did before, which is the South Valley Hospital.
Right.
So you have body horror, medical horror, very gory, very, gross, gruesome, all the G words. Yeah. And it's also this very fully realized set. And from there you go into what is probably my favorite part of 100 Acres, which is Voodoo. You walk through this cemetery that is vaguely like it's a New Orleans cemetery where the graves are above ground and there's mausoleums. Really cool. There's, statues, but also there are these giant sort of goat demons standing around. And then you pass from the cemetery into 100 Acres vision of the French Quarter and the bayou, and just beautifully realized because
so pretty.
You're walking over water on these shaky wooden bridges, very well thought out, and you go from the swamps of Louisiana abruptly into folklore. Not to be confused with the Taylor Swift album. This folklore is set in remote northern mountains, and there's something big and hairy and hungry coming after unfortunate campers and hikers who happen to live there. And it, there is an actual change of temperature.
Yes.
You go from Louisiana directly into this cold.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And there's lots of stuff going on there. And from there, the final section is All Hallows Eve, which is a classic Halloween party gone wrong. Yeah, it starts off nostalgic and cute with all the decorations that you remember, the cutouts, and the kind of blow mold pumpkin ghost look of Halloween's past, but clearly somebody has
went wrong.
They opened the book. They put something in the punch.
Yeah.
And something has gone wrong, and the things are coming to life. The decorations are coming to life. The horror movies they're watching are coming to life. And you pass into just this series of classic horror movie monsters. So if you're not really into plague-ridden London, just wait. There's going to be something there for you. I'm kind of into plague-ridden London. But,
I know.
But
I
if
really
you're not,
enjoyed plague-ridden London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's very enjoyable.
It is. Like the pustules on people's faces. But something for everyone. And there are chicken exits because this is a continuous attraction. There are no lines between the attractions, so you go right from one section into another. But if something becomes too intense, if the smells get too intense, because they do like to pump in the smells, if something's too gross or too scary, too many jump scares, there are marked chicken exits, but something for everyone.
Yep.
Your turn.
Oh, so my reason to go is if you like animatronics. They have animatronics. They have big animatronics. They have little animatronics. They have old animatronics. They have new animatronics. Any kind.
We are so close to being a Dr. Seuss rhyme right now.
They have red animatronics. They have blue animatronics. They have, and I know a lot of people do like them, and a lot of people
blue
are super,
red
super
animatronics, live
animatronic
animatronics,
1,
dead
animatronic 2. They, I know a lot of people are super afraid of animatronics. So,
shout out to my daughter Wednesday.
So you know, when you go, be prepared. They have all the animatronics, and they have them in different sections. It's not necessarily relegated to one area.
Yeah, they're everywhere, and they're well set up.
They're well set up. They're well timed.
Yeah, you're not going to miss the animatronic. You're not going to see past it because they have them timed. So
you may be distracted by an actor when the animatronic goes off, but that's by design.
Yeah.
So, animatronics.
Go for the animatronics. Other reasons to go to 100 Acres Manor. It's just, it is like the biggest, I think. Which kind of overlaps with something for everyone, but you go on a journey, and it's 39-45 minutes depending on how fast you're running.
Yeah, a lot of people do run through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we don't. We stop and look. So
we do a little bit of both.
Yeah,
we do run a little bit, slow down a little bit. Depends on what's happening.
But there's a lot going on, and it's, I think, a half mile long.
I can't remember the exact, Next time we will time it. I will put my watch on so we can see how many steps we took. But it's a really long hunt. They're known for having a long hunt. You feel like the first time I took my son there, he whispered to me, "When will this be over?" Because he's not quite as into it as we are. But you just feel like you're walking forever. Like you are, it's a continuous journey.
And the production values are consistently high, no matter where you are. Like the level of detail is going to be, just exquisite. Things will be very well thought out. So if you want to go to something that is, bang for your buck, lots of detail, 100 Acres Manor.
Yep.
And you mentioned I did
going mention through the length, and I also another thing is it is a very well established haunt that a lot of people use as a tradition for year after year after year. It is a place that a lot of people return to. It's their place. It's, did you go to 100 Acres yet? I'm going to 100 Acres. I have to go to 100 Acres. Yeah. It is the place that a lot of people use as their Halloween tradition.
And because it's consistent, it's really cinematic. If you're looking for the big sets and, beautiful layered, scenarios, you're going to find it here. And I mean, our Wednesday in Maryland are big fans, and will ask when we go to 100 Acres, how was it? What was going on there? And you'll see that when you get in line at 100 Acres. There's families who are taking their kids there for their first, big kid haunt. There are a lot of people our age who remember this is a tradition from when they were younger. Of course, groups of young people. Yeah. But this is Pittsburgh Halloween. It is Pittsburgh Halloween tradition. So if you have any questions, if you have thoughts, let us know. And we will be back with more reasons to visit haunted attractions. Thanks.
Bye. Bye.